What's up, y'all? Welcome to this all zodiac sign reading for the weekend. It's gonna be quick, really fast. We're gonna go backwards. Start off with Pisces. Let's go. What are the predictions coming up for this upcoming weekend for Pisces, please? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's way too many. One more. Alright, Pisces. It's a lot going on here, Pisces. Feels like a busy weekend. Page of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Seven of Wands, Three of Swords. Let me fix this camera so I can show you guys better. There we go. Move this cable. Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Wands. So there's a lot of conflict coming up for you on the weekend. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad weekend. I feel like overall there's maybe some sort of crowd. There's a group where possibly you're not agreeing with them. You know, seven of Wands doesn't necessarily pertain to like you needing to fight other people. Is sometimes it backfires, you know, or it kind of reflects that energy towards you, meaning that it could be that you're the one not being open-minded or not being a team player here. I feel like for some of you guys, if you're going out, be careful because maybe a fight might break out, disagreements and stuff like that. I see you working with children or getting an opportunity to work with people. It could be like a new opportunity here where it's gonna heal you. I feel like it's gonna be very transformative for you, Pisces, but I also feel like it's gonna heal you in many ways. Three of Swords in this deck, the swords are out of the heart, so I feel like there's a lot of healing here, but that healing pertains to some sort of offer, some sort of business that you keep putting towards, like maybe on the weekends. Maybe this could be like a side gig that helps you heal as you move forward. If not, for some of you guys, hanging out with kids, children, or maybe there's an idea here of helping maybe children. That could be the relationship between you, Pisces, and an earth sign, which could be like a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, might actually get better. I see you guys having a good time. Maybe if this is your child, it could be that you guys find something that you guys match with, or there's some sort of hobby that you guys connect with, and it helps you guys, bring you guys together. So I feel like, yeah, there is that opportunity there of healing throughout the weekend. I feel like plans will be postponed. I feel like you're busy. I feel like you're trying really hard, Pisces. I do see you achieving success through perseverance and the continued movement of just stepping forward one step ahead. You know, that saying keeps coming to my head. I feel like there is some blockages, and it pertains to people. So be careful, because there's a group or there's an individual that does not want to play ball with you, whether this is in an outdoor environment or this could be like in a team player environment. It's not about fighting back. It's not about you know, standing up for what you believe. Well, yeah, that's part of it, but it's more of like, how can we come together and make this work, right? There's a lot of forward movement. There is a lot of planification coming up towards you. So I feel like whatever it is that is happening to you this weekend, Pisces, I feel like it's gonna open up another doorway to more planification and more events. I don't know what that means. It could be events, and it could be something that has to deal with multiple people, okay, like group environment, maybe a concert or something like that, or maybe you're part of some sort of business where it's group or teamwork, oriented, where you got to play ball with others. It feels like you have the ability to shape shift so other people can have a peaceful time. So whatever it is, maybe there's a solution that you're going to create. So I feel like, Pisces, you might be the savior, or you might be the one, calming the whole situation down here. Again, I feel like once you overcome the obstacles, or the fact that maybe you think people are against you and they're not letting you move forward, I feel like once you overcome that, or you move past that, I feel like your life is going to start taking off in many different ways. Yeah. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That means that there's even more communication, more plans, more you could say business contracts and stuff like that. So you're on the right path, even if you're not doing anything in regards to like business. And I only say business because the Pentacle's here, and it's a new beginning, an offering of a start for something, that is going to help you heal whatever it is that you have, or that is going on with you. And the Eight of Wands, to me, it's like the continued, path of moving forward. So it's like more I don't know, more contracts, more people, more friends, more events happening here. Okay, so there is a positive, there's a positive energy when it comes to this, aside from like the obstacles and the difficulties from other people. It could be that you guys don't agree. It could be that you guys can't work together, or maybe it's just chaotic in the environment that you are. Again, if you're going out, be careful, because there is a fight happening here. I don't see anything bad happening to you, but just be careful and be aware of your surroundings. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Heads up. Let's go to Aquarius. Tell me what's up with Aquarius this weekend. Let's go, Aquarius. Ten of Cups, family, kids, gathering together, spending time together, enjoying just genuine family time, emotionally fulfilled, whatever it is that you're doing. It's helping you move forward. It's helping you, come down. I was going to say chill down, but it's going to help you come down. Okay. I feel like there's something in your family environment. You could be celebrating something with friends and family here. That's gonna fill up your cup. Okay, Temperance. There's a balance. There's some sort of help and healing here happening too in the middle of the weekend here. So everything. I feel like everything goes well. There's also a feeling of wanting to connect or reconnect with somebody from your past, or somebody that you had some sort of, maybe you work with this person. If not, you had plans with this person, whatever the plans were, whether romantic or, whether they were romantic or, business, then it's like maybe you guys reconnect. There's some sort of reconnection again. Could also be just friends, because the Three of Pentacles it means to come together as a group and maybe find a solution, or maybe continue the growth as a friend or as a group. I do feel like maybe Sunday you will find you will reconnect with somebody that you're excited for, or that you, I don't know, it's like you're expecting growth with that individual, whether it's in business or you know, or emotional. I also feel like there is some sort of trip being planned here throughout the weekend. Maybe you're looking to flying out, going on a cruise or something like that. The idea comes through a family environment. So the idea, the talk, the planning comes through some sort of family gathering. Okay, so it feels like we're releasing the tension. It feels very very healing. There it is. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Maybe you're dealing with your child. You're giving them money, you're giving them allowance, you're giving them some sort of gift, okay, that makes you feel really good. It makes you feel really proud. If you do have kids, I feel like it's going to be a really good weekend. Watch your spending. I don't think it's a situation where you're gonna overspend, but it does show that you're gonna be overspending. I feel like Sunday, again, meeting with whoever it is that you're trying to meet, or coming together with this in particular individual or group, does signify that you probably need to spend more money. Either you're gonna try to pick up the tab, or maybe you're looking at your finances to see if you can afford to go out nowadays, because I went to the flea market, which is the swap meet, but we call it the flea market here, and you know, a burrito, I think it was a burrito, is $9 now. I think an alcoholic beverage is like, I think it's like $13 or $14 just for one 16-ounce beer, I think. And it's just ridiculous out there. So it feels like, you know, you're assessing your money before making a decision of going on a trip or starting something new, okay? Or even just getting together with people, because you know you're probably going to spend here with the Six of Pentacles. It does show that you do have time, and you do have you do want to meet with whoever it is that you're thinking of here, okay? So you could be having again like a business, because they're pentacles, but it could also be romantic. You know, you fix it as whatever you want. There is still a lot of, you know, I like the Hangman on this deck, because the Hangman is no longer stuck. The Hangman is getting help if it focuses. So there is somebody here who you rely on whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel like things are not working out. Maybe there's this person that gives you some sort of, I don't know. Come on, let me reset this camera, because I don't know what's going on with it. Doesn't want to focus, probably because there's not enough light. But the Hangman right now, it's you know, somebody's aiding the Hangman, and they're not necessarily bringing them down from the tree, right, from hanging, because that is a self-imposed position, meaning that you hung yourself here. And I'm not, you know, I mean, like you feel stuck in a situation where only you can unstick yourself. So there is someone here giving you information, giving you clarity on a certain thing where it's gonna help you come out of that. So if your life has been feeling stagnant, I feel like maybe inside of you, part of you, there's some sort of feeling that life hasn't been feeling exciting, or maybe there's some sort of feeling like you're missing something, like you're successful, you got family around you, you're pretty well balanced. You're pretty well I feel like you have self-control when it comes to like, addictions and stuff like that. Um, but there's still something there, Aquarius. There's still something there that you feel like it's not helping you move forward. And so somebody here throughout the weekend is going to give you enough information, enough clarity for you to make a decision to get off of that hanging tree there. Remember, the hangman it's a position where we feel like we don't have options, but the thing is that we're not looking for the options. We're waiting for somebody to give us the options. You know what I mean? So if you look at your opportunities and possibilities around you rather than expecting somebody to bring them to you, like this woman is giving the man some water here. If you flip it, then you're gonna be able to come off of this, and life is not gonna feel stagnant. I feel like the reality of this stagnancy here, Aquarius, could be due to work, or it could be to some sort of, because there is a tower, some sort of unexpected news or unexpected conversation here that kind of will liberate you. Okay, some of you guys have some legalities happening here over the weekend, so be careful. Nothing too difficult, nothing to worry about, but it just feels like there is some sort of internal struggle with you, Aquarius, and I feel like only you are the one that is going to be able to release you from that stagnancy type of energy here. So I feel like things are going to be good. Money is good for you. If not, expect it to get better. Again, I feel like you will come together with at least 3 people or more. Have a good time. Better things are up ahead. It's just that this hangman doesn't let you see really what the universe is giving you or offering you. It's like, count your blessings, because I mean it's a whole different vibe when we realize that we are blessed, even though we might be single, or we might be broke, or the car may be broke down, and we're gonna spend more money, but we have the money. It's just it's a layer, it's a surface issue where you shouldn't. Man, see, now I feel stuck. So I feel like there's a solution to it. It might not happen over this weekend. It might take you maybe a month or maybe 22 days, but I don't know, maybe 12 to 22 days. But I feel like freedom, clarity will happen for you here right now. This weekend is just for you to enjoy your kids, yourself, work on your hobbies that fill your cup, work on your addictions and friendships, and also business. So I like it. Wish you the best, Aquarius. Let's go to Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn over the weekend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I don't even know if I should continue this channel. I want to start a different channel now, but I don't know. I feel like I suck at tarot. Let's see here. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what's going on? Impulsive decisions happening here, especially Friday night, Saturday. Be careful, money, difficulties, spending, overspending. 5 of Pentacles here means a lack of resources for some of y'all, okay? It feels like we make some sort of decision where we overspend. It's not like you go broke, but we realize that over the weekend we overspend. 3 of Swords, yeah, we overspend. Or for some of you guys, if you're single and talking to somebody, it feels like you get ghosted. It feels like they, They bring that Three of Swords. So if it feels like, again, somebody hurts you emotionally, somebody takes some sort of, I don't know, I feel like whatever they say or they do kind of affects your emotional state here. So maybe, Saturday there's some sort of argument about money or about not having enough time together. So it feels like maybe some of you guys are ghosting each other, or somebody's going to ghost you, or you're going to ghost them. And that's going to implement some sort of, feeling of like they got left out, right? Okay. Yeah, be careful of overpaying, overspending money. I don't know what you're doing over the weekend, but there's some sort of warning here of like, hey, you have plenty, but that doesn't mean you could just blow it off on useless things, or maybe people that don't appreciate you. Some of you guys are gonna donate so much money, and then you're gonna find out that you over donated or you overdid for people that might not be able to give that back to you. Okay, so be careful. If you're genuinely just a giver, then do your thing. But if for some reason you're giving out what you don't have, then take a step back and understand that maybe you are more important at this moment. Sunday, I don't feel like it's a good day for you. Whatever happens on Saturday here, Capricorn, I feel like it leaves you feeling like people don't have your back. It's a low vibration on Sunday, okay? Maybe Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. You're feeling like people don't have your back. You're not understood. Mild depression, I don't know. You could be maybe you're hungover or something like that, and you keep thinking about why do you do things that you shouldn't be doing, that continue to hurt you, physically, because the Three of Swords it's a card of emotional pain, but also physical, and that's a lot of tarot readers don't say that, but Three of Swords pertains to like physical pain as well, so stitches, surgery and stuff like that. So be careful. Whatever happens on Saturday night, Saturday evening, be very vigilant, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys on Sunday might not wake up feeling all that good, or you guys are gonna need to go to the emergency room or some sort of urgent care, clinic. Friday, I feel like there's a lot of impulsiveness and you don't know where it's coming from. I feel like your intuition is just pushing you to get out there, especially if you're a single Capricorn. But remember, love cannot be bought. So just because you have money, or just because you just got paid on Friday, doesn't mean you need to blow up, or you need to blow your entire check on some sort of weekend or event. So I feel like you're just being over generous when you should be saving more than giving or spending. Okay. So yeah, two of wands at the bottom of the deck. It has to do with love. There's clarity on the relationship and the connection here. Maybe for some of you guys, because the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, maybe on Sunday you're realizing that whoever you've chosen or whoever you thought you guys were going to be together with, the issues continue. You're not satisfied. You're not emotionally it's like your emotions are like going. Oh man, I don't know if you're trying to do this for attention or what, but like it feels like whoever you're with or whoever you're dealing with, Capricorn, through the weekend, it feels like they just leave you, or they just disappear from you. Maybe they tell you, hey, it's not gonna work out, and you were very hopeful. If it's not that way, it's going to be the other way around, where you're going on a date and you're trying to see where this is going to go, and you know, by Sunday we'll realize that, yeah, this is not the person we are looking for, right? And so, yeah, there's going to be clarity when it comes to some sort of romantic partnership, or, you know, possibility of somebody. So there is love here, but maybe it's a mismatch, or maybe it's not really, because it feels like it's cold with the Five of Pentacles. If it's romantic, it feels like the connection has already gone cold, or is about to go cold. We're not vibing together. Okay, this is your energy, Capricorn, because you are Earth, but it just feels like, you know, you could be dealing with an air sign, fire sign, you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here. For some of you guys, it could be a Pisces, okay? But yeah, so watch out for that. Oh yeah, Friday, I think I said this, right? Friday, it's impulsive decisions, so watch out. Watch out. Don't make impulsive actions or decisions, okay? Let's go, Sagittarius. What do we have for you, Saggy? Here we go. First card, Knight of Swords. Okay. There we go. Two swords. Oh, a lot of air. You might be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A lot of communication, a lot of indecisiveness, a lot of disagreements here. Things that could, you know, go from, you know, needing to make a decision to like maybe confronting somebody. Could also be that whoever you're dealing with has other options here. Or maybe you yourself, Sagittarius, you can't seem to choose between two individuals. You don't know if you really want them back or not. Some of you, Sagittarius, are hoping that whoever this person is gonna fight for you. Okay, they're gonna chase you. Maybe that's what you want, or maybe you're dealing with two people, and then it doesn't necessarily mean that like you're dating or sleeping with both, but it's like in your head, in your heart, there's two individuals, whether man or woman, that you keep overthinking of, and you can't choose between both. And so you're maybe saying, oh, well, I just let them choose, you know, whoever walks away, well, then the winner will, you know, get me or whatever. So it's like you can't choose either for some reason. It feels like there is love happening here in the on this weekend, maybe Sunday. There is some sort of remembering, some sort of clarity when it comes to like emotions and love. I do have the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, your kids are gonna save you from a boring weekend. Okay, some of you guys will find a way to like fulfill your cup on your own. Be careful on Friday, which is today. Be careful on Friday. There is some sort of conversation that might be a little bit defensive, where you got to defend yourself, or maybe you're telling them, or you're telling someone how you feel, and it's not a pleasant conversation. It feels like you're attacking, or they're attacking you. Someone is choosing to just let it be. Someone is not even responding to that. Someone is saying, you know what, I'm gonna let them, you know, chill, and I'm just gonna stay quiet because I feel like I need to heal before we have this conversation. I feel like I need to rest. I feel like I need to recuperate from what happened in the past, and the conversation is not ready to be had on Friday. So I feel like somebody might ignore you, or you might ignore somebody on Friday. You don't know what to respond, but give me some time. I'll let you know. I don't know what I want. I still need to heal a little bit more. My son's juice box. The Two of Swords with the Nine of Cups, again, it could be a situation where you have two individuals and you can't choose between both of them. Sagittarius, it could be that maybe you're still connected to the past. You're still connected to somebody that you used to love, and you just don't know who to choose. If it's about choosing, I feel like you're choosing yourself, Sagittarius. I know that sounds kind of corny or cliche, but you're choosing yourself, and you're choosing to work on you. You're choosing to, bring like fill up your cup, if it means not choosing an individual or individuals that are clearly fighting for you. It's like, whatever. I'm just gonna focus on me. I'm gonna do what I need to do to be, I don't know, to be successful, to have plenty, to be, I don't know, abundant. This could be financially or even just emotionally. So if you feel like there's people out there trying to catch you, or you're matching with a lot of people on dating apps, it's like you just feel like you need to take a step back and relax and just focus on yourself. Some of you guys are going to be overeating on Saturday. There is some sort of date or some sort of gathering here, maybe with family or friends, and there is a lot of food, so enjoy. On Sunday, I have clarity when it comes to like emotions and love. I don't know if you're still attached to someone here. There's a sense of it's good. It's good. It's really, really good on Sunday. Like, you're happy, your kids are happy. If it's not that, like, you're maybe thinking about having children or something like that, Sagittarius, you're thinking about your children. Maybe you're just focusing on your children, and that is fulfilling your cup. That's just making you feel more content, more stable, and more balanced. I also feel like on Sunday you choose to just chill, relax, and not make decisions. Not like, remember how I was talking, like maybe you have two people, messaging you, or maybe you're talking to people. On Sunday, you choose to just relax and not worry about it. There is love offers happening here for you. Very, very strong here. Look at that. I also feel, I don't know why, Sagittarius, but I feel like you're reminiscing about someone from the past. I think I said that earlier here. This was underneath the Ace of Cups, and I didn't even see that, but the Judgment pertains to like, exes and past people. So I feel like, yeah, whatever it is that is happening on Sunday, you're reminiscing about someone. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be a strong Leo, maybe a Libra, another Scorpio. But it feels good. The energy feels good. Okay. I don't know if you're healing, and it could be that, I don't know why I'm getting this. It could be that some of you guys are healing some sort of connection that you had in the past, where it used to bother you so much, and now it's like, instead of thinking bad things, you're thinking of, oh, well, the experience I got with this individual led me to, be at this point in my life, and it could be that is very positive rather than negative. Okay. Overall, the Sun, which is the Leo card, kind of like overpowers all the negativity here. So like, even though it's going to be a little chaotic in your head throughout the weekend, Friday and Saturday, I think Sunday there's going to be clarity. There's going to be some sort of, I just need to drop all this and not overthink the situation. If you're lacking some sort of information or some sort of decision on Sunday, you're going to be able to make that decision. Okay. Whether to give someone another opportunity. For some of you guys, you're just reminiscing about the past. You're just feeling good. You're doing good. Okay. Oh, that is some good juice there. Oh, by the way, if you're a single Sagittarius, expect love. So expect to meet somebody throughout the weekend, because this is at the bottom of the deck. I can't really specify which day it will be. So it could be between Friday and Sunday that you find somebody that kind of like opens you up, right? Gives you hope when it comes to love, right? Is it going to work? I'm not sure. It's just the beginning stages of meeting somebody that you're very hopeful of. if it's not that, then it's gonna be just you feeling very content and very, very good. Okay, very healed. There's hope. There's hope, Saggy. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio here. What do we have for the weekend? One more shuffle. Let's go. It's been a long week for me. I have no energy. And not planning anything for the weekend, but just like spending time with my son. I'm a little isolated. I'm a little, withdrawn today. Maybe this whole weekend. I don't know. Just, I don't know why. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Nice. Some of you Scorpios, get ready because love is around the corner. I feel like, what is it? Cupid is following you, and there is some sort of, I feel like maybe Friday, Saturday, you meet somebody, you connect, you match with someone that you get together either Saturday or Sunday, and it just goes smooth. You guys click right away. You guys think alike. You guys feel like you guys are for each other. Congrats, you've met somebody who you might actually marry, or you might go into a long-term connection here, Scorpio. When it comes to love, it's really good. I just hope you're not over focusing, or especially if you're a male Scorpio, I hope you're not overdoing, over giving, over offering just because you found somebody that is a really good match. I know that sounds kind of weird because usually, like, yeah, you find somebody and you want to do everything, right? But I don't want you to lose yourself, Scorpio. Right? I feel like women get bored with men that overgive. I don't know, but I don't know. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you're dealing with. I mean, I have all the zodiac signs. There's a lot of water and fire here and air. No earth. But yeah, it feels like you're meeting somebody, or you're dealing with someone. Overall, it feels like a fun weekend full of dance and drinks and celebrations, especially on Saturday night down to Sunday morning, or throughout the entire Sunday. I feel like Saturday, okay, let's just start on Friday, because I go backwards for, I don't know why I do that, but anyways. I feel like Friday, either you meet somebody or you have already met someone. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of planification here. I feel like you're in your power, Scorpio here. But there's a sense of wanting to let you know to not be overpowering. I don't know why. And that's since I started like pulling the cards for you, Scorpio. It's like, don't overpower this person, especially if you're like a male. Don't try to like give too much. Don't try to control too much. Don't try to ask too many unnecessary questions that make you seem like you're not stable, or make you, give you the signs of like, hey, I might be one of them controlling freaks. Not that you are. I'm just saying, watch what you say. There is a lot of communication happening here with the partner on Friday. I feel like the weekend is going to be good. You guys are for sure going to hook up. There is some sort of hookup here happening, one night stand on a Saturday night, or an impulsive decision to just go out and party or something like that. The night of wants is that one individual that says, oh, I'm just going to go out and see what happens, with positive intentions. Is just that is kind of impulsive, right? It's not planned. It's just sudden. So I do feel like you have both the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So Saturday for you is really good to either, get physical with someone sexually, or to find true love, or you find somebody that connects with you to the heart and with your body. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. This energy says that although you're ready, although you've been waiting, although you've been looking, past trauma is going to resurface, and you're going to feel a little defensive, a little unsure. That's why I was like, don't overpower, don't overdo things for this individual, because they're going to see that maybe you're having healed, maybe you have some sort of trauma. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Although the battle has already passed and it's already gone, it's been maybe weeks, months, or whatever. Like, they're still on guard. They're still, they can't seem to like go on to their normal lives, because all they expect is somebody to, I guess, come in and battle, or, fight them or whatever. So it's like, the bad part already happened, so all we need to do is release the tension and learn to trust again. Okay, very good energy. I feel like you're gonna have a blast on Sunday. I do have more drinks, more celebrations here, someone's birthday. If not, again, you are dealing with either a fire sign or an air sign strong here. It could also be a water sign, but yeah, expect somebody to have some sort of bitchy attitude during a party or something. So if you're over drinking, watch what you're saying, Scorpio. Okay, because you're known to have a mouth. I know Scorpios are known to have a mouth, and they can either heal people, or they can just create some sort of fight or some sort of disagreement right away. Okay, because Scorpios will tell you how it is. But when it comes to like criticism, Scorpios don't take it that good. Oh, they get defensive. So be careful. If you're doing some sort of party, celebration, gathering on Sunday, be careful what you say, okay? Because somebody here might actually challenge you with words, okay? That's what I have for you. Da, 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 da. I am not doing personal readings. I am not doing questions right now. I am reading for the zodiac signs. Sorry about that. Let's go to Libra. What's going on with Libra? You keep thinking of a fire sign, Libra. There's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you keep thinking of. I don't know. You guys have gone cold. There's no communication. It's been a while since you guys have talked. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we have for the weekend for you, Libra. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate y'all. King of Pentacles. Death card. Ooh. King of Wands. What's going on? There's the King of Wands again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think it's 2 something. Some sort of big permanent change happening here. King of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. No. Libra. 10 of Wands. Difficult weekend up ahead. Friday feels like we are understanding that there's difficulties in some sort of relationship. Could be your job. Could be like some of you guys might get laid off. Some of you guys might when it comes to some sort of marriage, some sort of relationship where it feels like you guys been together for a good while. It feels like we might undo that contract. We might break up. We're contemplating. We're thinking of actually stepping away. Maybe somebody has pushed you away, Libra, rather than you them, but it could also be that you're pushing someone away. Maybe you're not satisfied with this individual anymore, and it feels like you hope that this individual understood you better, but it feels like there's, again, with the Hangman, it feels like there's some sort of emptiness, or there's some sort of additional information that you need. I can't really pinpoint it, Libra, but it feels like you're desiring something more, you're desiring something better, you're desiring more action, more excitement in your life. And if this is a particular individual, it feels like you're saying, you know what, maybe we should just take a little break just to see what happens. That is going to translate and is going to transform into some sort of breakup. Remember, Death card on Saturday. Death card and the Fool. That is the full cycle being presented to you. So there is some sort of cycle here. It could be with an individual, strong Taurus, but it could be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I heard Gemini too. Some of you guys are dealing with the Gemini. But it feels like this is the ending and this is the new beginning. The Fool is always that new beginning, uncalculated, with faith that everything's going to be fine, trusting God, trusting the universe that everything's going to be fine after this, closing of a cycle, closing of some sort of, or breakup, if it's an individual. If it's about a job, if it's about your work, then, you're trusting that everything's going to be fine, right? So yeah, on Saturday, I have some sort of bad news for you, Libra. Again, it's like you're breaking up with somebody, you're canceling something that you used to enjoy, you're choosing to move forward, and you're not looking back at all. You're not looking back. So if somebody here, either if you, Libra, or someone was not content in the connection, relationship, the business, the contract, it feels like Saturday we're dropping that. Be careful on Saturday, because there is big changes happening, not necessarily about life or death, but it's transformative changes that are going to happen. There is maybe another individual, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Leo here, maybe Aries, that is I don't know, maybe you're dealing with this person, but it feels like you don't get what you want with this individual. It feels kind of scary. So Saturday, you're very excited. You're very excited, ready to take upon the world on your own. Let's say if you're breaking up with somebody, or maybe if you're looking for another job because somebody let you go, or somebody saying, hey, we can't, proceed with this contract until blah, blah, blah. So you're like, okay, whatever, I'll find something better, newer, I'll do something else instead. On Sunday, it feels like you're still in control, like you still have this character, like you're still empowered. There's a fluctuation of feelings where you feel like you're in control, but at the same time, it feels empty. So like the low vibration, the depression might start hitting you. You might start thinking of things like, this person really didn't understand me. This person didn't fight for me. I need more healing. For some of you guys, you feel like there's a fire sign that is the key to you not feeling satisfied in life, or not be feeling emotionally content. So there is like you might on Sunday, you might be like, that saying of, there's a saying where someone says that, how does it go? You're drowning on a cup of water, or I don't know, like you're drowning on your own feelings, and that's what Sunday is. You keep thinking of an individual, and it keeps making you feel like you want more. Okay, it feels like you're left out. Expect a lot of blockages, a lot of blockages this weekend, Libra. Okay, and it's not like, it's just, it could be that friends don't cancel plans, or they can't go, or you can't go. There's things in the way. It could also be because you're so stubborn and hard-headed that if someone makes a change in the plans, you might actually say, never mind, I don't want to do anything anyways, I'm not gonna go, even though there's new plans, you know, better plans, but you're like, no, I wanted it the other way. So I don't know, I'm getting like some individual here doesn't agree with the change or modification of the weekend plans here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're thinking of somebody. You keep thinking of someone. You can't seem to lose the feeling of like you keep reminiscing of someone that might not even be in this world anymore. So I'm sorry about that, Libra, but you have your entire life ahead of you, and the reason why you're still here is because there's a purpose for you. Okay, you just gotta find the purpose. Purpose sometimes is, most of the times, I think purpose is just self-given. You know, what you feel passionate about, what you feel like you should be doing, that's purpose. You know, purpose is not going to be given to you by like the higher power or like the universe. Like, you got to find that. Okay, because life is 360. Life goes whichever direction, whichever decision you make in life, life will continue to move down that path, down that way, and things would just form around that. So whatever you choose, as far as your passion and your purpose, then that's what's going to be. Once you overcome and master that, then you can move on to another purpose, or you can move on to something bigger and better, right? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope that made sense. I don't know. Sometimes I just talk way too much. Here we go, Virgo. Hi, Veronica. Man, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you. Hope everything's good. Light blue, who are you? What's up, Sammy? Here we go. Montaigne, sorry about that. I'm not doing readings right now. All right, Virgo, let's go. What do we have for the weekend? Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, not bad. Oh, and the Six of Cups. Okay. There it is. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Look at that, Ace of Cups. Who had that Ace of Cups? Sagittarius had it, I believe. Was it Aquarius? I can't remember. Anyways, I don't know. It could have been. Never mind. Why do I even try to remember what I said? Okay, Friday. I feel like on Friday, which is today, obviously, duh. But I feel like there's some sort of Virgo. I don't know. It's weird because I feel like I'm getting energy of somebody here who maybe Friday someone's telling you, or maybe you're realizing that you're acting way too unapproachable, or maybe your expectations are way too high. There's a sense for you on this Friday. There's a sense of wanting to just connect to your inner child. It could also be that you're dealing with children. Okay. Some of you guys, again, I don't know why, but and if you have children, if I don't know if you have kids, Virgo, or what, but it feels like there's some sort of transition, and it's hard to like pinpoint it, because I want to say that you might see your child go from a kid to maybe wanting to be more adult-like, wanting to be more responsible, wanting to be a little bit more in control, right? Of not necessarily of you, but like in control of like their life, like making, very grounded decisions here. It could be that someone, it is it Virgo season? Yeah, it is Virgo season. Is it still Virgo season? So, some of you guys, again, some of you guys are maturing. Is a sense of like leaving childlike behaviors for like more adult-like behaviors. I don't know what that means. That's kind of weird. But I feel like someone's birthday's here, or maybe you're celebrating your birthday. But there's like deep thinking, throughout the weekend. I feel like Virgo, overall, your weekend is going to be good. On Saturday, I feel like you're choosing to not fight, not compete with people. I feel like you're very confident. I feel like you're understanding that you're on top of pretty much anything and everybody that is going against you. So it could be that some of you Virgos, there's a lot of competition out there, but you're not even sweating it. You're saying, you know what, I'm gonna be persistent. I'm a winner. I've always been a winner, and I'm always gonna win when it comes to like competition and stuff like that. It's like some of you Virgos are really good at something, and on Saturday I feel like you're gonna show everybody that for some reason you're better than them or something like that, and in a good way, in a good vibe. Like, like if you're running a mile and people are running it in say 6 minutes, you're gonna pull up and run it in 5 minutes 30 seconds and show them. It's like, don't with me. So it's a surge, and it's some sort of feeling of control and empowerment here, like knowing and feeling that you're gonna do good. Like your energy is Virgo, is about what's up ahead, what's ahead, and how you're gonna take charge and not let little things slow you down. You're not gonna let people pull you down, break you down, block your way. You're gonna fight because you're very confident. So that, like, confidence over the weekend is gonna go up. I mean, you have a lot of good cards here. King of Wands, it's very empowering. The King of Wands is very empowering because they genuinely feel that they can do anything, or they can create anything if they wanted to. It's kind of like the Magician type of energy. I'm not saying that's the King of Wands energy, but I'm just, the mix of the cards here is telling me that you are very confident that you are going to succeed in something. There's some sort of planification. There's some sort of feeling that whatever you're putting your mind and your energy into, like, it's gonna it's going to be abundant. It's going to work out for you this time. There is love happening here. I feel like it might not happen over the weekend, but there is some sort of new love just coming up around the corner for you. So maybe not this weekend, but maybe next, or maybe throughout the week, there's going to be some sort of love. Some sort of love connection here. I feel like you're a very competitive person, Virgo, and I feel like you love to like dust people, like leave them behind. Like you're very competitive on whatever it is that you do. Like you're very oh man, you plan everything, and maybe you're even writing it down and saying this is who I'm gonna be in 5 years, and you're gonna make it happen. I feel like, I'm telling you right now, I feel like your intuition is telling you a lot of things. So if you feel like you're getting messages, there's certain thoughts of that you can be successful, that you can do whatever you put yourself or you put your mind into, like, or you can manifest anything, then go ahead and continue to believe that and continue to work towards that, because I feel like that will 100% become true here with the 9 of Cups. Sunday, again, you're very, very good. You're eating really good. There's this energy of feeling like you're in control regardless. Like, I don't see you drinking. I don't see you doing crazy things. I don't see you being spontaneous. I don't see you like making last minute decisions. I feel like your life is fully in control of you. Well, at least whatever you can control, right? And I feel like things are going to start moving forward for you, and you're going to start getting better. You're going to start feeling more content, more healed, more abundant in the upcoming months, okay? Maybe 5 years, 5-6 years, you're going to be someone very important, okay, Virgo? Thank you so much. That's what I have for you. Let me say 4 to 6 years. Give it 4 to 6 years. And you're going to be like a very, not necessarily strong or powerful individual, but you're going to be known for something. Okay? And it's going to be positive. It's going to give you a lot of money. It's going to give you a lot of abundance. Okay? Virgo. Continue the work. Let's go to Leo. Ugh. 7 minutes behind. Sorry, I sometimes I don't look at the chat because I lose concentration over here. Tower popped out. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. You're working on something that is going to give you more money, or maybe you're just single and happy. You're just doing your thing. You don't care about anybody. You're not impressing anyone. You're not trying to show off. Just people see you as somebody who's like well put together. There is money coming your way, Leo, 100%. Some sort of shift or transformation here for you. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, cool. More money. So finances might be like something that, like Wheel of Fortune, I told you. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys, finances might be like on your mind this weekend. Not in a bad way, but more like how to make more money or how to be more abundant here. Temperance. Okay, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. See what we have for Leo. Page of Cups. Look at that. Page of Cups. Who had this? Virgo had it right here too. 5 of Swords. The Moon. Okay. There's you're overthinking something, Leo. You're definitely overthinking this, affecting your ability to manifest positive things. Now, overthinking, and I've always said this, like your brain is a manifesting machine. What you feed into it which is words, images, thoughts, that's what you're going to end up creating. So if you keep telling yourself negative things will manifest, right? If you keep telling yourself positive things, then positive things will manifest, okay? If it's not exactly how you thought about it, it could be close to, what you were trying to manifest, okay? I do have you, Leo, overthinking some sort of situation. It's like you're no longer making things difficult. You're learning to play ball. You're learning to move in the best way possible that works for you. You're choosing to not, fall under peer pressure. You're choosing to be more, maybe more calm rather than spontaneous. I don't know why, because fire signs are always like, oh, watch this, watch me do this, or check this out, or whatever. Especially Leos. Leos will overspend. How do I know that? Because I'm a freaking Leo. All right, let's get to it. Money, overspending, spending a lot of money, no bueno. And the Strength card. So for you, Leo, I feel like there's some sort of situation that you're waiting in regards. I do see you on Saturday. I be careful, because I do feel like you will overspend. I feel like whatever happens on Saturday, Leo, if you're overspending, say if you're spending a lot of money, you're telling yourself that it's necessary. Whatever it is that you're spending your money on, it was necessary because you needed it. But in reality, it's not that. I feel like you might have some sort of buying addiction, or maybe something it's pushing you to like spend a little bit more money. People that don't communicate with you, people that don't show up for you, you're choosing to walk away from them. Any individual that has proven that you're not important for whatever reason. That sounds a little egotistical, but then again, Leo has the biggest ego. But any individual, any person, anything that has proven that they don't need you, or that you don't bring value to their life, or vice versa, they don't bring value to your life, like you're leaving them, you're letting them go. This also signifies that some of you guys might ghost people. Some of you guys might just want to have a Saturday of, Saturdays is more like, I just want to chill. Some of you guys are going to go to the lake, or some of you guys are going to go into water just to relax, maybe because it's free, and maybe because finances are a little bit difficult for you at this time, Leo. So I feel like Saturday is going to be a very mellow, very chill day. Sunday is exactly the same. A little bit of overthinking, a little bit of deep analyzing here. Intuition is telling you something. It could be that you also have a pet, and you choose to spend a little bit more time with your pet, okay? Because I do have a lot of animals here. I have a lobster, a dog, 2 dogs, maybe wolves, I don't know. And then the lady here is hugging a lion, so it could be another pet. But it could be that you're thinking of getting a pet, or you're going to get a pet. You might be just spending the entire Sunday with your pet. I don't know if I talked about Friday, but Friday is all about a child. I feel like the child emotionally is up and down, because as it is a Page of Cups, and Page of Cups are like on and off. But we're trying to, on Friday, I feel like we're trying to please a person. We're trying to please somebody. We're trying to, make this individual, could be a strong child. We're trying to, like, either we're fulfilling the promises we gave them, or we're just trying to, like, make them feel extra good on a Friday night. So there's a lot of fun things happening on this Friday, or the rest of this Friday for you, especially with children. If you don't have any children, Leo, there's a lot of opportunities, but you don't see them as opportunities. You see them as maybe difficulties, because they come in pages, and pages are not always the best opportunities. It's one of those, it's that energy of, like, it's the beginning, it's unsure, it's unstable. And so it becomes difficult for us to, like, see them as a for sure thing, right? Like, a lot of people don't like to take chances, and I feel like on Friday, if you don't have children, if you're not dealing with children, there's an opportunity, or there's opportunities being given to you, but overall you're not taking any, or you're not taking them serious. Okay, I think it's all about you this weekend. It's all about your your resilience. If you're having maybe like a difficult time here, but it's all about you. Okay, we end the weekend with the Strength card, which is your card. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, it's like you're waiting for some sort of trial. You're waiting for some sort of news or something like that. Maybe a letter. Here, you're waiting for someone to make a decision when it comes to you, your account, or your situation, whatever that is. Okay, the Justice at the bottom of the deck. You girls will be dealing with a Libra. For some of you guys, there's going to be a Libra showing up from your past, and I don't think you're excited about that. It's like whatever, it's been done. It's been over. Why would we go back to anything if this is an individual coming into your life? So just let me know what happens, Leo, throughout this. I just feel like you just want to keep to yourself. If you don't have a pet, maybe go to a pet store and look at some puppies, look at some hamsters. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe go to a petting zoo or something. It's going to make you feel good on Sunday, okay? But Saturday and Sunday, they're very chill days. And I recommend that you relax and you reconnect. I don't think it's a good time to be out and about right now, because society is ridiculous nowadays. So there's a lot of hatred, or there's a lot of hate going around. There's a lot of fingers being pointed between groups and between individuals. And yeah, best to just stay safe and focus on yourself. There's something big happening, Leo, for you. Something big is happening for you. Just because you're having a chill weekend doesn't mean that, there's really nothing happening. But overall, the only thing I can see is that you got this. You got this. Yeah, somebody from your past is coming back, Leo. Someone from your past is going to retouch or reconnect with you, either through social media or, cell phone or something like that, or messages. So yeah, that's what I have for you. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm just going to continue because I do not want to spend 2 hours on this life. Let's go to Cancer. See what's going on with Cancer. You're waiting on news. You also feel stagnant. You feel like you're blocked right now, Cancer. You're waiting on somebody. Maybe clarity or something, some information. Four of Pentacles. Maybe in regards to money, some sort of plan, some sort of trip. That might take a long time. Okay, so Friday, it's all about children. It's all about having good, feeling good. If it's not children, it's just you being and feeling like you need to reconnect with your inner child, right? So really good energy. I feel like Friday is really good for you to meet a soulmate, a past life lover that you're doesn't mean, well, it could be romantic, but it could also be friendship. It could be one of those, you know, connections where you guys connect right away. The Devil, what's going on here? What's happening? A lot of dark energy here, Cancer. Be careful on, oh shoot, I gotta mark or blur the, I think that looks better. This weekend might be a little anxious. I think situations might not go as you plan. I feel like you might also relapse. You might also, it could be that you connect with somebody that gets you in trouble. It could also be, I feel like you might meet somebody right away, Cancer, and it's a short-lived type of relationship. Like something happens. So I don't like the Tower and the Devil together at all. So I feel like Saturday and Sunday are going to be kind of dark days for you, or dark moments, because something doesn't go your way. Either what you thought was working out, or who you thought it was going to work out with just doesn't happen. You guys end up having some sort of breakup, disagreement, and it feels like you're still stuck on them. It feels like both of you guys are still bonded to each other, okay? Some of you guys are still thinking about a past, relationship, and regardless of what happened between y'all two, and even if you guys are not together, it feels like you still think of them. You're still like, you're still bonded to them. Who had this? Virgo had that. So maybe there's a Virgo here. I hope the Tower is positive, okay? Oh yeah, it's positive. Okay, so maybe you don't have an individual, maybe you don't, maybe this is not someone you reminisce about, maybe you're not relapsing, okay? But let me just put this. On Saturday, there's some sort of unexpected event or some sort of Tower moment, something that you thought it was going to happen doesn't happen the way you thought it was. Change of plans, right? Maybe there's a miscommunication, maybe there's something here. I also feel like, there's clarity happening here. So with the Hermit on Saturday, with the Hermit or the Tower and the Hermit, it feels like the Hermit is all about like internal introspection, like going within yourself and understanding really what's going on. So whatever it is that you're going through or dealing with, it's like the cards are telling you to like look within yourself, because all the answers are there. And what you thought was, or what you thought, like the way you put it in your mind that it was going to be, it's going to be way different, okay? For some of you guys on Saturday, there's change of plans, but For some of you guys, is like there's clarity on a situation, and there's like freedom. There's light being it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there's a big I was gonna say big compensation for you that you didn't see coming, but also I feel like there's this level up, like you have overcame some sort of trauma from your childhood, or you have overcame something pretty big um, in your life on Saturday, Cancer. So I feel like there's a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of people there for you. Um, I think people see you as a fearless leader, or maybe people are analyzing your life, analyzing you, and kind of breaking you down as how strong and wise you are. You know, like, I don't know what I'm getting. This is like you're like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you already have gray hairs coming out and stuff like that. But like, people see you for your courage. People are like putting you on the spotlight, because I see a lot of stars. So you're like, you're being put on the spotlight. And it's like, although you're protected, like you feel like, oh, I wasn't expecting all that, but it's very positive. It's very positive. For some of you guys, like, you're overcoming something huge. Like, there's a big stepping stone, or there's something big happening for you on Saturday. For some of you guys, it's gonna be huge, but for some of you guys, it's gonna be small, but internally, it's gonna open you up. It's gonna free you from whatever it is that blocked your growth or your movement forward in life. Okay, so I feel like there's a big relief happening, or a big spotlight happening for you on Saturday. For some of you guys, on Saturday there's a blessing in the skies here, like something that doesn't go through, like it like it brings some sort of better thing for you rather than that, right? There's some sort of surprise that you're not expecting, okay? You're not expecting. I feel like on Friday there's some sort of, because six of cups, the Emperor, Six of Cups pertains to children, people that we know for a long time. This could be brother, sister, mom, dad, friends from elementary, high school, depending on how old you are, right? People that we've known from where we're like when we were kids. It feels like Friday you're connecting or reconnecting, or you're getting ready to reconnect with someone from your past. If it's not, it's like you're coming together with people that make you feel really good. I feel like there's some sort of nervousness that you have throughout this weekend. Like, you're nervous about something, but you're not telling anybody. But it's also like it's like maybe the Tower is like, you don't need to be scared of anything. Like, maybe there's some sort of fear, like, maybe fear of public speaking, but it's like you can overcome it. So there's like a level up or something big is happening for you. Very positive with the Hermit here on Saturday. So don't be nervous, practice, or I don't know, be confident, be genuine, and yeah, do your thing. On Sunday, I feel like there's either with the devil there and the Five of Pentacles, either we overspent or we over celebrated, we relapse or something like that. I don't really see it as that negative now that I have clarifying cards here. It could also be that there's money to be spent, or you overspend money on some sort of situation, some sort of thing. It's like you're preparing yourself, right? There is some sort of fear that you have, and you shouldn't fear at all. Like, you shouldn't fear it at all, Cancer. I don't know why, but I'm gonna pull one of these cards for you. Where is it? Right here. You're the only zodiac sign that I'm gonna do this for, okay? But I'm trying to, like, I feel like my words are not enough, so I have to get you a message here. Give me the best message for Cancer here for this upcoming weekend. You're excited. On Friday, you're really excited. You're really excited to see somebody that you haven't seen in a long time or something like that, okay? So we have Guardian of Thought. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson. So I told you. It's like public speaking. Remember how I said public speaking? I don't know. You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. Why? Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll be brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Okay. Whew, man. Ugh. I mean, it's good. It's just that I got emotional. I don't know why. Like, really emotional. Nine of Action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments. Oh my God. And hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. Okay? Whatever that means to you, I don't know. I'm not going to put ideas in your head, but I'm going to put it here so you can read it yourself. You can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself, I guess. That's all I have for you, Cancer. I think there's clarity happening here. I feel like maybe you're nervous, or maybe it just feels like it's unknown, or it feels like you don't know how to approach it. But be very confident and bold, because I feel like there's people behind you backing you up, okay? You've been through a lot, Cancer. You've been through a lot, especially with family, especially through the battles of life. And I feel like the universe is trying to pull all this negative energy, all this trauma, all this fear out of you so you can move forward. I don't care how old you are, or how long you've been doing this thing we call life. There is evolution happening within us, even at the last minute of life. You know what I mean? So it's like we continue to change, we continue to evolve, we continue to grow, and it feels like things are good. Watch out for Sunday overspending, over donating, also maybe over drinking. Be careful, okay? I don't see anything bad. It's just don't let the devil control you, okay? Let's go. Gemini. Gems in the eye. Ooh. Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, what are you doing? Who are you? And where are you at? Here we go. Oh, snap. I know you hear me. Okay, Friday, the moon. We're thinking, we're wondering. Give me a sec. Let me just pull. Look at that, Ace of Cups, love, Five of Swords. This situation pertains to maybe an individual that you're emotionally connected to. I feel like you are, maybe you feel left out, you feel at a distance, you feel like they're being cold, you feel like things are just unsure. Friday, you're overthinking things and you're asking your intuition, you're trying to get messages. Maybe dreams are going to be significant for you on Friday. Saturday, I have a lot of love here. You refilling your cup. You feeling good. Sunday, Five of Swords. Okay, good. Let me get some more clarifying cards just to see what we have going on here, okay? It gets better as we clarify things. Look at that. Told you it gets better. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Jemmy. Things will get better. Things will get better. Ooh, Ten of Swords. No, no, no. Justice. Okay. Here we go. Gemini. Good juice. Okay. We have on Friday we have the moon, the Chariot. I feel like we've been contemplating, we've been thinking about a certain situation here. It feels like you've been traveling all on your own. If this pertains to love, Gemini, it feels like Friday we feel very lonely. We're going on a long drive to think things through or over. I feel like you're making a big decision, or you're needing to make a big decision on Friday, okay? I like the Chariot because whatever decision you make, whether this is to walk away or to, embrace something new, it shows that it will happen. Oh my God. You see the they're pretty big. These are probably, I don't know who created this tarot deck, but man, why would you put double D's on whatever that is, whatever animal that is? Anyways, Chariot. The Chariot signifies that whatever path you end up choosing on Friday, whether if it's to be on your own, if it's to go on some sort of vacation, some sort of drive or something like that, whatever it is that you're planning or you've been contemplating inside or you've been thinking about, the Chariot it's a big card of saying, if that's how you want it, that's how it's going to happen. So if you're planning on walking away from somebody, from love, then best believe that if you're bluffing, then this person is going to take it serious, right? I also feel like there's some of you Geminis wanting to have a serious conversation with somebody. I don't think I feel like you've, with that Ten of Swords here on Saturday, I feel like there is love in your life, right? There is, I feel like there is love in your life, but for some reason it's becoming very difficult to maintain, to hold, to. There's something there that it's like it's love, but at the same time it feels like it's too heavy, it's too difficult. It feels like we want to walk away from love. We want to walk away from new love. We want to take a break. We feel betrayed, backstabbed by somebody we loved. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of something that comes to the surface where somebody's gonna be like, maybe you're gonna be like, hey, I thought that we had something going on, I guess not. Don't talk to me or whatever. So it feels on Saturday, it feels like the heart is heavy. It's good. Your heart is good. Like you're happy, content with yourself, but there's someone else making you feel like if you don't matter, making you feel like it's not gonna work out. Somebody's giving you, with that Ten of Swords, if it's not you, it's them. But we're implementing fear in a love relationship or a love connection. Okay, some sort of ending. There's some sort of ending here. Especially if you're a single Gemini, it feels like you meet somebody, maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, water sign, but it doesn't go anywhere with that Ten of Swords. It's just not what we thought it was going to be. It just ends because maybe the love is not enough, or maybe because we're looking for something else, right? If this is a connection that you've been dealing with, Gemini, if there's no romance, and if there's no, I would say, like, I don't see anything that has to do with like physical touch or anything like that, but I don't know why I wanted to say, like, if there's no romance and like physical engagement, then it feels like someone is losing hope. Someone is saying, oh yeah, this is not gonna work out. It's too much, on Saturday. So some of you guys might actually start feeling like a certain love situation is not gonna work out. Something that you were planning for yourself might not actually work out. I also have that some of you guys might get injured on Saturday. So if you're playing sports, if you're doing something crazy, be careful, because you might get injured. Okay, so it might require you to go to the hospital, have some surgery, be in bed for a good while. Okay, so be careful with that. And it has to pertain to something that you do as a hobby, or something that you enjoy doing on your own. Okay, if it's not that, it's gonna be like a romantic connection that you're like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out. Okay, on Sunday we have the Five of Swords and the Justice. You're walking away from a situation, you're walking away from something. Could be a situation, could be some sort of hobby or an idea or whatever it is, but you're walking away saying, I tried, I did my best. Five of Swords is like, I put in effort and I didn't get nowhere, but either way, you're saying that somebody did not chase you, or you did not put in a chase or something, like you're giving up. The Five of Swords is like, if it's not working, just walk away. That's pretty much the Five of Swords is like, if you guys, if you're dealing with somebody and you guys cannot and if you guys cannot come together and I don't know, coexist with each other, then it's best to just walk away. Especially if it's a love relationship, walk away. I feel like somebody's just maybe Saturday, something's gonna happen where it's gonna start off good, and then by the end of the night, it's gonna be really bad, where there's a breakup, and then on Sunday is like, I did the right thing, I feel good, I made the right choice. Like, it was time for us to move on from each other, right? You could be dealing with a Cancer. Libra. Overall, it feels like whatever this is, Jemmy, it feels very stagnant, right? It feels like underneath it all, like it's just it's not moving forward. There's the desire of this becoming solid and good. There's a lot of hope, but it's just when we put it in human feelings, it's just stagnant, it's just slow, it's just maybe it feels like nothing's happening overall, but it's slowly moving forward. So you gotta be more patient if you want this to work out. I feel like overall you're just gonna end up talking to other people. You're gonna end up being single or wanting to be single here and focusing on your child. Some of you Geminis have a Page of Pentacles. Maybe you have a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn child here. But overall, I feel like what you want to do is just, work on yourself, right? The Nine of Pentacles there. I feel like although it feels kind of difficult on Saturday, you're making a big decision here. Maybe you're thinking about it on Friday, and you're making a big decision on Saturday. I feel like you're just gonna feel good overall. You're releasing all the stress, and you're setting yourself free, whatever that means to you. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Crazy reading there. I'm listening to something else on my, because I have music on, but it might not be the same rhythm. So I'm like, yeah, I don't. Bella ate my monitor headphones. She chewed them up, and they were super expensive. They're the same brand as my microphone, which is the Shure. And man, I am so upset, but she's such a baby that I was like, oh, it's okay. Oh God, they're really expensive, and I don't even know anymore. I don't even know if I'm gonna, continue doing the tarot thing. But why not just come up here and talk to you guys? All right, here we go. Maybe I'll do a free tarot reading live throughout the weekend. I'm not sure, to be honest. If you want me to read your cards, there is an email where you can email me and we can set up some sort of personal reading for you, whether recorded or live, private. So that's still optional. But let's go to Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus here. Ugh. Eight of Swords, Taurus. You feel stuck on a situation, job, your head. There's something you keep overthinking, but it feels like on Friday, there's no options or possibilities. It feels like everything's heavy. It feels like you're not finding some sort of solution to a problem here. Maybe you're requiring additional help from someone. Taurus. Okay. Three of Swords for Sunday and the Knight of Wands for Saturday. Taurus. I'm going to pull the other cards, clarifying cards, please. I told you. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. All right, Taurus, some of you guys are contemplating leaving a connection here. So on Friday, there is the sense of feeling stuck. You can't move forward. For some reason, you can't have your own opinion, or maybe that's how your partner is feeling. If you're a partner with somebody and if you guys are not doing good, it feels like someone on Friday It's choosing to walk away. It's choosing to analyze the situation, and if because an individual that feels stuck on a certain relationship will choose to not continue to invest in that relationship. So the Seven of Pentacles here for Friday is a card of like analyzing and making some sort of decision whether to continue to work on the situation or to walk away. And in this particular depiction, the person is walking away. They're taking whatever they can and they're walking away from it because they are not satisfied with how things are going here, and they're not satisfied on maybe if it's a relationship, on the actual relationship. All right, so it could also be that you're like have been thinking of changing jobs, looking for something else, or maybe looking for another part-time or something like that. Again, if you're having issues with your partner Friday, I think you're going to choose to walk away, or they're going to choose to walk away. Okay. Someone is saying that they don't see a future with each other, or with you, or you with them, or something like that on Friday. Saturday, I have impulsive decisions. I have going out, spending money. I have doing fun things, drinking. I also feel like there's some sort of feeling on Saturday that you feel good. Overall, you feel good. You feel sexy. You feel empowered. You feel desired. You feel in control. You feel like the world is your oyster. You feel like everything's good. Whatever decision you make, it's always good and always positive. It's always fun. Very fiery. Very very fiery on Saturday. So meaning like anything can go down. Combination of Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. It's a very dangerous, volatile energy. It's all fire, and it's having the confidence to pretty much do anything that you want to do. Like, if people say, "Hey, let's take 20 shots," and then you're like, "Okay, bet, let's go." It's dumb things like that. Like the Knight of Wands never has a good never holds back, even if it's the dumbest dumb idea or challenge that we'll take upon, right? Because that's the Knight of Wands is impulsive. It's not thinking about it, just going for it regardless of what it is. So be careful on Saturday. I don't think you get in that much trouble, but I feel like if you are drinking, there is a really nasty hangover on Sunday with that Three of Swords. Okay. I also feel like on Sunday things you're not feeling good. There's something going on. You might be feeling a little dizzy, a little woozy, that's why I felt like it could be maybe hangover. So if you're drinking throughout this weekend, do your thing, because you're a grown ass person and I don't need to be telling you to be careful or whatever. Like you can choose to do whatever you want, but I do see on Sunday that there is a little bit of pain, a little bit of dizziness, not feeling good, but it's not gonna last that long. Okay. There's also some sort of positive event happening here on Sunday. It could be that on Saturday you meet someone new, or you either you reconcile with the person you broke up with or something like that. It's like some of you Tauruses are gonna have one of those. I broke up with my person and I'm gonna go and have the best night of my life and not have any strings attached or something like that, And on Sunday is like, it's just everything's back to normal. Like everything's like maybe you're back with this person, or maybe this person is coming back to say, hey, I don't want you to go. I don't want to lose you. Stay. And you're like, okay. But it's like you're doing your thing here. I also feel like there is maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on Saturday that is gonna either that you could possibly have a one-night stand on Saturday, or be one of those individuals you meet that day, and there's a feeling of wanting it to be more. So it's like you meet somebody, but you meet someone based on lust and based on like maybe sexual desires, not necessarily based on emotions and love, because I don't think you can love right now, Taurus. I think you are still dealing with pain and trauma here. Whoever you're dealing with throughout the weekend, I feel like they're helping you heal, they're helping you get better. I feel like they're just putting you on a pedestal, okay? Yeah, Taurus, they're putting you on a pedestal, okay? There's a desire for you to be single for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like some of you Taurus are like partnered to someone, but there's feelings of wanting to be single and not deal with anyone for some reason. I don't know why, but this particular person, look, they kind of look the same, right? The Queen of Wands here and this person, they kind of look the same, right? So yeah, I feel like yeah, it feels like you meet someone new. Either you meet someone new or you rekindle some sort of connection here. Be careful. If you're not supposed to be doing something, watch out. I don't know. I'm just saying, again, you're a grown-ass person, Taurus. I don't think it matters if I tell you don't do this, because Taurus is going to do what they want to do regardless, okay? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. And last but not least is going to be Aries. Aries, let's go. Oh God, you're tired, Aries. You feel exhausted. I don't know. This weekend is gonna. I feel like you're right now. You're in a situation, or you're in a spot where you feel stressed out, exhausted, tired. I'm getting like a feeling of like, if you're an Aries that works nonstop, it's like, why am I doing all this for what? Like you're having to think life through for some reason, okay? Yeah. The devil. Watch out for any addictions flaring up this weekend. Let's see what we have going on here. Gambling as well, Aries. I don't know. I'm getting gambling addictions flaring up this weekend, whatever that means to you, all right? So tell me Friday, what to expect Friday here. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Oh, man, I didn't see the order it came out, but I'm going to put them like this because I know this was the last one that came out. All right, you know how I said watch out for gambling on Saturday? There's some sort of feeling, an idea of gambling here. I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you, Aries. I wouldn't gamble right now. I wouldn't be too confident on whatever it is, just because of what Sunday looks like. What? Okay. Aries. Friday, we have a conversation that not necessarily goes your way. I feel like there's some sort of argument in this or decision being made by you or by someone else in regards to like finances, and it feels like you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, where the decision made, whether by you or this other individual, is not liked or it's not pleasant to the other person. So if you're like in a committed relationship, or if you're living together, if you guys are married or whatever, and you make some sort of decision, impulsive decision or something like that with the finances without consulting the other person, it feels like it's just it doesn't help, right? It creates some sort of argument and some sort of disagreement. Okay, I also feel like because I'll be honest with you, I mean, someone might not agree on how you're handling your money, Aries, okay? Or maybe you have this idea and somebody's like putting it down, saying maybe you've been having this idea and you've been working on it. You've been thinking of how to make more money, thinking of opening some sort of business or something like that, and somebody's just saying, no, you're dumb, it's not going to happen, it's not going to work out, but this, but that. It's like there's someone who is a negative Nancy here around you, or you could be that person towards someone else who is planning for their future, okay, on Friday. So I have a conversation with that. It was that was, maybe you already had this conversation, but you have a conversation that kind of demotivates somebody. Not necessarily to the point that they don't want to do anything anymore, but it's like either you feel like this person's not backing you up, or it could be that you feel like they're not supporting you or something like that. Like not necessarily financially, but like mentally or spiritually, whatever. On Saturday, I have Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Again, money being used, bills being paid, also a lot of money being spent. If you're gambling, I do feel like there's a little bit of a little bit of a win, but be careful, because see, on Saturday there's this energy of making more money, or I don't know why, like looking at your finances and seeing how you can grow it. Some of you guys are gonna play some of you guys are gonna gamble or something like that, play some sort of bet, or I don't know what it is, thinking that things are gonna be good. But the nine of Pentacles is a good card to have, but it also signifies that you are overspending, that you're making a big purchase. Okay, some of you guys might actually leave a relationship or might start acting single on Saturday, or maybe be acting single on Saturday. On Sunday though, there's healing energy here, balancing. So I just don't like the Four of Pentacles, because we go on Saturday from having a lot of money, making money moves and stuff like that, you know, like that song Money Moves, making money moves, putting bets. And then on Sunday, we have the Temperance, which is, you know, balancing, or, you know, regaining balance in life, or healing. But we have the Four of Pentacles, which is the Miser. It's the card of like needing to hold on to your money, because you already spent a lot on Saturday. So it's like you spent a lot on Saturday, and now you're like thinking, oh, for the week or for the next month or for whatever, I need to be very careful with my financial or your financial situation here. Okay, shoot, I think my son is home. Not yet. Let me see where he's at. So yeah, on Sunday, be careful, because you might regret spending a lot of money, or betting a lot of money, giving a lot of money, or buying things for people. You might feel like you're on the spotlight because maybe you do make good good money, but like if you're spending it in the wrong way, I feel like you're gonna end up feeling like now you gotta save a lot. Now you gotta hold on to your money. Now you gotta, you know, not buy that energy drink because you might not be able to get that sandwich, you know. So maybe water it is. I don't know. It's that type of energy. I feel like overall the weekend is going to be very passionate, very fiery, right? You're very optimistic of what's going on this weekend. You're very excited as well. Yeah. I feel like throughout the negatives here, I know I said that some of you guys might actually choose to be single, but for some of you guys that are not, they're okay with your partner. Due to like, this weekend is going to be very significant for you guys to become stronger, like to bond even deeper, and that is gonna be influenced with maybe alcohol or some sort of maybe substance or something like that makes you feel happy, and you guys, if you're doing good with your partner, it feels like you guys bond even deeper this weekend. If you're doing really bad with your partner, it feels like you're choosing to wanting to be single, wanting to, you know, step out and do your thing, right? Overall Sunday, I feel like it's very, very mellow, very you know, an energy of like thinking what we did on Saturday. So what happened on Saturday? So maybe you lost conscious, or maybe you blanked out, you overdrank, you oversmoked or something like that. So watch out for that, okay? At the bottom of the deck, I already showed you, is the Ace of Wands. So it's a very passionate, very steamy, very hot, very exciting weekend for you, especially when it comes to like money and finances. But be careful, because it doesn't mean that you're gonna win anything at all. I see you more in the outcome here, and at the end of the Sunday night is like you just not happy with how you spent your money or how you managed your money, and now you have to get into a savings plan or a way of like making sure that you're gonna have enough money throughout till next payday or whatever. That's all I got for you, Aries. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate y'all.